Hey guys, so I realized I haven't done a video in a little while, and I also realized that none of you have actually seen my hair since I've dyed it. In the last videos I did where you saw my face, my hair was still brown, and it's been a while. I got my hair dyed just before Christmas, and I actually just got it re-dyed yesterday because the roots were way long and it was fading. So we booked an appointment, went in, and I got it all pink again. It was pink before this too. So I thought I would do a video where you guys can see my face so you can also see and admire my hair that I'm so in love with. I can be a little vain sometimes, and it's usually with my hair. I like to look nice, I like to play with it, and I think it looks fantastic right now. It's a really great length for the winter anyway. I'm probably gonna get it cut into a pixie again once it gets a little warmer out, which hopefully will only be maybe 2 more months tops. I'm getting really tired of the cold and snow up here in Michigan. But you deal with it, you know? So what I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to show you guys my movie collection and just talk about some of my favorite movies. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'll take you and I'll show you the little shelf I have with all my movies. So we have Book 3, Volume 4 of Avatar The Last Airbender, and the reason why I only have that one is because my mom won it in a contest at her old work, and so it was only that one because this is just before the finale aired. And then I have Community, which is one of the greatest shows on television besides maybe Parks and Rec or Doctor Who. Like, it's so fantastic. I have 3 out of 4 volumes of Fruits Basket, which is a show I used to be into back mostly in middle school, maybe freshman year of high school too. I was really into anime, and I still really like it. I don't really watch any right now. But yeah, it's a good show. I also have two different disc sets of Glee, because although most people think it is a terrible show, I find it really enjoyable at times, except for this current season is not very good at all. I will admit that. Then we have How I Met Your Mother Season 1, which is a really fun show that has gone on way too long at this point, but it's still fun to watch. We also have, it's kind of hard to see, but it's 2 discs of Orin High School Host Club, and that's the first half of the season, and I still haven't finished with the second half yet, which is kind of crazy. But it's a good and silly and fun show. And we have Anchorman, Burlesque, Crazy Stupid Love, Chicago, How to Train Your Dragon, Easy A. Chicago, How to Train Your Dragon, and Easy A were all Valentine's Day gifts from my mom, along with this little buddy right here. Look at him. Look at how cute he is. I love him. His name is Donut, because I really like Red vs. Blue right now. Oh, Donut's not my favorite character on Red vs. Blue. Caboose is, but I thought Donut was a fitting name for him. Anyway, Full Metal Alchemist, Conqueror of Shambhala. That was also from my anime days, and the show is still fantastic. I would go back and watch it any day. Memoirs of a Geisha, which is one of the prettiest movies I've ever watched. Get Him to the Greek. Mom got that for me for Christmas because we both love Russell Brand. Hairspray, Hamlet, all of the Harry Potters, with it finishing up here because I didn't have enough room in that row. Hunger Games, that one's on Blu-ray. I think that was the first Blu-ray I actually got. Inception, hold on, I gotta scooch over. Inception, Little Miss Sunshine, which is just a great movie. Lord of the Rings, because they're amazing, and I got them all for $5 each at Target. Paul, which is it's got Simon Pegg in it, and I hadn't really heard much about it, but I won it at a contest type thing they were doing when I did a walkthrough of the school I'm going to right now. And it was like throw the ping pong balls into the cup, and which sounds kind of like beer pong, but it's not. It was just ping pong balls. There was nothing in the cup, and so yeah, that was one of the prizes that you could choose from, and I had heard of it. I knew it was like a Simon Pegg thing, and so I picked it up. It's actually a really funny movie. It's really enjoyable. And we have first three Pirates of the Caribbean, Rent. Can you tell I love musicals? Ruby Sparks, which I haven't actually watched yet, but it's from the same director as Little Miss Sunshine, and it's got Paul Dano, and I'm kind of in love with Paul Dano, so I got it because it looks like an amazing movie, and I haven't watched it yet because I only got it a couple days ago. Scott Pilgrim, that's one I will be visiting up front because there's a big story behind that one. The Shawshank Redemption, I ran out of room on this side. Shawshank Redemption, which is, God, one of the best movies ever made. It is so incredible. It's my dad's favorite movie, and he got me to sit down and watch it one day, and I just kind of fell in love. Whip It, the movie that makes me want to do roller derby. Billy's Boot Camp, which is a workout video type thing, but I really like it because it's really intense, but it's also pretty fun to me. I have a couple discs right down here, because this one is not a really legal copy. Oh, I also have a copy of Juno that's not here. But this is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is just a fantastic movie. It's very fun. And then we have, let me cover up the name. My high school's production of Anything Goes that I was in. I didn't get the role I wanted. I was only chorus, but we try not to dwell on that anymore because the role I wanted actually went to a very good friend of mine, and she rocked it. She was very good. And then this right here, oh, I love this. Seasons 1 through 6 of Scrubs, and this thing is massive. Like, look at that. It's very out of focus right now, but I only have one hand. But yeah, so it's huge, and it has to sit in its own little corner over here because it doesn't fit in the normal way like everything else. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so now I'm going to pick out just a couple of my favorites and talk to you about them. So the first one I'm going to pull out is... Hold on if I can get it. They are pretty wedged in there. Oh, there they go. I pulled it out, and the rest of them fell over. This is probably my favorite movie. Crazy Stupid Love. I don't know how many people know about it. I feel like a good amount of people know about this movie, but a lot of them just kind of write it off as just like, oh, it's just, you know, a movie. This is my favorite movie. It's got Julianne Moore and Steve Carell, and there's also Steve Carell, and then it's got Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, two of my favorite actors out there. And I am running low on battery, apparently. Did not realize this. It's a really fantastic movie. It's one of those movies where you don't realize how it links up until you get to the end of the movie. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. Like it looks very pretty. It's incredibly well written. Judd Apatow actually wrote it, I believe. And it's just so much fun. It's so funny, but it's also very heartfelt and heartwarming and heartbreaking, and it plays with you, man, but it is so good. So if you get a chance, definitely watch that movie. If you don't love it, you'll at least enjoy it. Another one I'm going to pull out, let me see here. I'll pull this one out. Chicago. I also love this movie. I definitely love musicals. I'm very into musical theater. I haven't had a lot of time lately to do it, but I'm hoping to get back into it this summer. And the reason why I love this movie so much is mostly because of that right there. Roxy Hart is one of my dream roles. I only have a couple dream roles, and that's Roxy Hart, Elphaba in Wicked, and Reno in Anything Goes, which is the role that I didn't get in my show that my friend got. And so those are pretty much my three dream roles. And this movie, I love the music in it because it's such a great musical in general. And the way they adapted it into a movie, I think, was just so well done. I believe the year it came out, it won for Best Costuming at the Oscars, which is awesome because the costumes are incredible because it's set in the 20s, so it's got like that kind of flapper style a lot of the times. Very cool. We have all the Harry Potters. I grew up with them. They're very near and dear to my heart, and my mom loves them too. Let's see, Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's right. Scott Pilgrim. This movie. The story behind this movie is that my mom just brought it home one night to rent, and we watched it. I remember the day too. It was New Year's Day of 2011. I'm pretty sure it was then. She brought it home. We watched it. It literally, I sound like Chris Traeger there, it literally changed my world, because at the time I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I had considered movies, like movie making and everything, but I didn't know how viable it was. And then I watched this movie, and after it was done, I just knew that I wanted to do nothing else but make stuff like this. I think this movie is so cool, so fun, and so crazy well done. I can't get enough of it. I watch it all the time. If I have friends who haven't seen it, I make them watch it, because it is one of my favorite movies out there. And I just really love it. I haven't read the graphic novels, but I hear they're really great. Sorry for all the but-ums today. And it even has Chris Evans, who's Captain America, and it's like, I watched it again not too long ago, and then I was just sitting there and I was like, I didn't remember that he was in this, and it threw me for a loop because I had just completely forgotten about it. But yeah, this movie is really fun. If you're into video games, it's especially fun because there are so many references in it. And that's part of why I love it so much, is because there's just like references to all these different games and different like gameplay types, and so it's just really enjoyable. And it also has Jason Schwartzman in it, and I really like him. I think he's really cool. Her name, I am forgetting right now, it just blanked on me, but she's in it. The girl who plays Roxy, I believe that's her name, is the voice of Katara in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and she's also she's John Green's choice to play Hazel Lancaster in the Tifios movie. The Fault in Our Stars is a book by John Green. They're trying to adapt it into a movie. This is for the people who have no idea what I'm talking about. They're trying to adapt it into a movie, and he wants her to play Hazel Grace, and I think it is a perfect casting. I just think she would rock it. And if you haven't read that book, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, you should give it a try. It will make you laugh, it will make you cry, it will make you think, it'll make you cry, and it'll make you cry even more. But it's really well done. I'm sorry that there weren't more triggers in this rather than the talking. I hope this actually did work, because I was more just focusing on talking about the movies than triggering, which I suppose should be the main goal in these videos. So I'm really sorry if it didn't work as well for you guys, but thank you so much for watching, and I will make more shortly. Oh, also, I have a new channel started up. It's called Cowbell Films, and it's where I do more of my sketches and music videos and just like filming type stuff that's not ASMR. So if you guys want to go check it out, that would be amazing. I only have one video up yet, but I'm working on it. And so thank you guys so much for sticking around and for watching, and I will see you next time, okay?